shooting at us. They are shooting tear gas. They are bringing army in this truck.
And the most painful thing is that when these things happen, they send the army and the police people who have poor living condition. When you go to some of these barracks and you see where some of these police people are sleeping, you might see a policeman with 5 children being occupied in a chamber and hall with a toilet outside. Some of them have bad salaries that they have taken loans all their lifetime. And this same person will go and stop people who are protesting for good living standard for them. This is where we give respect to the man like Fela.
DJ Pakore.
Let me put on my shades and let me start today's episode. And so, guys, currently, as of now that I'm speaking, the protest on Nigeria is getting hotter and hotter. And I'll explain to you and I'll give you some of the visuals coming from Nigeria. But anyway, my name is DJ Pakore, aka Mazi, aka Otumba, aka Siriki. So I have been seeing and hearing that they were going to go for a protest in Nigeria. But I thought because of what happened in Kenya, I mean, the leadership in Nigeria would start, opening a conversation with the youth, with the concerns that they have, so that there would be no need for even this protection. I mean, if this is what we want, and you are able to tell us, and we start making moves to make things happen, I'm not sure the youth will get on the street and go and protesting. But from the videos we are receiving this morning and from the live videos I am seeing here in Ghana, it looks like Nigeria youths, they are up and awake. And they are not taking things for granted anymore. And it's obvious that people are not happy. And I'm telling you that if we are not careful, the entire Africa would have to go on a protest. And I know that day will come. That will be very possible because you go to the East Africa, Zimbabwe is not happy, Uganda is not happy, Kenya is not happy, just name it. You come to West Africa, Ghana is not happy, Nigeria is not happy, Togo is not happy, Benin is not happy. They are all not happy with the kind of leadership we are having in this country. And this should tell you that there is something wrong. And I don't know most of these leaders, if they go on this ECOWAS meeting and all this thing, if they deliberately sit down to plan on how to make life stressful and hard for people. But I'll tell you one thing. The more they make the people poorer, the more they get rich. And I'll give you some reasons. So I have a video here of a man who has been given a placard to go and oppose those who are protesting. I don't know if you understand. There are normal citizens who feel that things are not going right in Nigeria. And so they decided to hit up on the street to protest, to let people know that they are not okay. And so they have to go out there to protest. And then there are a section of people who have also decided to protest against people who are protesting. And their protest is say no to protest. But in the same mood, they are also protesting. And I'll tell you the reason why. Some of these people who are even saying say no to protest, they themselves, they don't know what they are saying because poverty has sunk them deep down the ocean of poverty that when they are given a kobo to go and do anything, they will go. And so there was this man who was caught on camera who was supposed to be on the side of no protest people, say no protest to people. And then the news team decided to interview him and he started talking about his pains and his worries, meaning he did not even understand what they asked him to go and do because he's hungry. And so if he's been paid, he would just go on the street and shout. And this video is quite hilarious, but it's sad too.
So we'll not take you of drinking Gary. Where we said before 100 naira you will drink Gary and do what you want to do. So now we are coming to make him to know that things are very hard with us. Let him consider us. Thank you.
And then whoever hired him came in to ask him, Oga, what are you saying? Is this what we gave you the money to go and protest up against? It is too sad. But I feel like African leaders would deliberately make things difficult for the people, and so that they can find ways to manipulate them. Because mind you, whoever contracted this guy to come and say this, he himself, he's hungry. Because if you are not hungry, things would not be too difficult in your country. And instead of you to stand and oppose against it, you are rather for it, and you are defending people who are behind it. Ghana is no different. Nigeria is no different. Kenya is no different. Uganda is no different. Cameroon is no different. And you keep sitting down doing this. And let me show you some of the live videos coming from Nigeria. A very good friend of mine, I saw him out there and I was very happy. He said, I cannot stay indoors and say that I'm protesting. I'll step out. He's a blogger. He's a content creator. His name is Justice Crack, and he's on the street protesting. And these are some live videos from Nigeria.
They hear them. They hear the order. They perceive them. We are outside. The network is crazy, man.
And so you can hear the sound that people are chanting and they are on high.
They are shooting at us. They are shooting tear gas. They are bringing army in this truck.
And the most painful thing is that when these things happen, they send the army and the police people who have poor living condition. When you go to some of these barracks and you see where some of these police people are sleeping, you might see a policeman with 5 children being occupied in a chamber and hall with a toilet outside. Some of them have bad salaries that they have taken loans all their lifetime. And this same person will go and stop people who are protesting for good living standard for them. This is where we give respect to the man like Fela when he played a song like Zombie, because they don't really want to think with their head. Once they tell them that go and kill people, go and throw tear gas, they will go.
This is what they crazy, sir. They crazy. They don't know say Kenya they learn when Nigeria they learn. We don't want them. If they make mistake, shoot somebody. The request will change. It will no longer end by governance. It will be all of them should leave.
And I think I would also plead with the protesters to be very cautious with their life. Yes, we wouldn't want anybody to lose. We saw what happened in Kenya, there Nigeria. We need you, this youth. You are the future leaders. We need you alive. We make sure that whatever you say or whatever message you put across will sink deep into the heads of these people, and they will learn something, and they will know that Africa deserves better. Because it is quite pathetic that people will kill lies and go and vote for you, and the only thing they get back is hardship. They choose to increase things when they want to because they have stolen enough money that they can afford. So when even they increase it, you know, they touch them. This is too sad.
All of them should leave.
All of them should leave.
One bullet, all of them leave.
If bullet touch anybody, it will be Tinubu go.
And so this is live videos coming from Nigeria.
We will change the request.
The protest is on.
It's no longer end bad governance.
The youth is on the street.
We all of them go.
And we are behind you, Nigeria, right here from Ghana.
This is my country.
Very soon we would also.
I am not.
Here in the street, the protest against bad leadership.
I did not seek asylum here. This is my country. I don't.
Yes, Africa is our
Any
home.
other country. I'll come out to protest peacefully. You they carry gun.
Now everybody wants to Japan travel because Africa has become the next.
Carry gun, say what you have. I carry gun. I fight you
With armor truck.
They carry amount truck. They don't get shape, and their salary no plenty. Oh, as they there now, their salary no fit pay their children school fees.
That is the point I was highlighting.
How much your salary you get 3 years? How much?
Would they protest? If they carry tear gas, they shoot us.
Does it make sense to
That's
you?
what we say. Now then they buy their uniform. Now then they buy their uniform. Government
Police people buying their own uniform.
not even give them uniform.
Is this not heartbreaking? Military people.
Their salary, the Nigerian police salary They almost.
You were supposed to defend the people and defend the country.
They don't put barbed wire for road.
And then they use you to oppress the citizens.
They don't put barbed wire for road.
Now this would happen.
They don't.
And the National Assembly, who enacted that law, that President Muhammadu Buhari signed into law.
And it's been a long time that people have been unhappy. And this is the time that the youths are up and awake. Nigeria, we're behind you personally. I support what you're doing because you're not calling for anything. You are calling for good governance. And everybody deserves good governance. Prices of fuel, prices of food, taxes, high taxes, unnecessary things that it has become a luxury to, eat 3 times a day. It doesn't make sense. Somebody will spend 35 years in Africa, but will move to Europe or America in 3 years and they will become successful. Does this make sense to you? That is telling us that our birth land is cursed and there is nothing good that will come out of it. And these same politicians have the balls to educate their kids abroad because they know that they have put in bad education system here. When they are sick, they go to abroad to seek for proper health treatment because they know what they have created here is trash. And you are there supporting it. For once, let's be a Nigerian and leave our political affiliation. Let's be African and leave all these political affiliations. And let's move the country and the continent forward. My name is Mazi. My name is DJ Paco Rich, aka Mazi. Let me know what you think about this protest. You can add your word under this comment section.
DJ Paco Rich.